See, so what I need to do is direct myself with my communication skills to go and see my results over here, and I have to speak much better. I see so much more how I feel. I feel nobody can fulfill you other than the words you say. Much the words you say can fulfill you. See, it's more how I feel. See, I remember this song. See, it's more how you have to understand straight away to live your life differently and be uploading content online. So I'm understanding straight away how I feel. See, it's much more how I feel. So it's much more how I feel that no matter what, I'm learning how to love my life differently. I'm learning different aspects of life, so it's much more how I feel, and how it sounds is really how it sounds. And you must understand straight away that it's much more how it is. See, it's much more how I need to grow myself, yeah? But I feel that no matter what, that there's always a way to talk to you guys. So I never want to be blocking that. So understand the way to get up earlier in the morning is to understand that I need to speak to you guys more words. And that's how I get up earlier. And there's no other way but that. And it's more how that's the habit. I need to pick up the habit of talking to you guys earlier in terms of words once I wake up. And that's it. Probably I understand that is the way to wake up earlier and go sleep earlier. Which is talk more positively and talk more words. And that's it, probably. And you know what I'm saying? I feel that nice and beautiful way. So it's much more how I feel. See, it's much more how I need to grow and grow. I see it's much more how I need to run my life, so I run my life, so no matter what I do, I'm learning very quickly. I'm learning the differences. I'm learning how I'm lonely. I'm never lonely. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone, but I have Jesus Christ with me always over here. I have a beautiful portrait of Jesus Christ over here with me, and he's always watching me. And I'm always watching him over here. I'm always keeping him in my mind. Because I understand who I follow, I understand straight away. I'm learning that nice and beautiful attitude of life, but every single day I'm learning how to live my life. I'm learning how to be successful. I'm learning how to actually grow and grow. So no matter what, I'm doing nice and beautiful ways of life. I see people's success. I see it's much more how people are trying to create their own success and other people are trying to stop them down the windpipe. But no matter what, I feel that no matter what, that once I work 9 to 5 jobs, I make more events around town, and I have to. I have to make more of my life to go around the world, and now eventually, eventually I'll learn something. And I have to go and dwell upon life. And I have to dwell upon life, but I must never rely on other people to do anything for me. I mean, I understand that, so no matter what I do is, I have time, but what I need to do is speak more words, and somehow, I'm waking up, and every single day I'm learning something new about life. And I'm living in a better way, I'm living in a better direction. I have to believe in myself that the more words I speak, the better life I have. I promise you, it's more how it is. I'm learning how to do much greater. I'm doing much greater now for myself. I see anyway, so I'm learning very quickly, so again. So I see for myself over here always, And it's much more how I feel different. I'm learning different areas of life. I'm learning that that's a beautiful feeling. I'm learning that that's a beautiful feeling of having a nice, beautiful life. So it's much more how I feel. See, it's much more I need to grow myself. So what I do is I get results much more. See, it's much more how people are just unaware about my information. I mean, they're just ignorant to even watch me. I mean, they have no time. I promise you, they have no time to watch me at all. So, I mean, I ask Jesus Christ, how can I make time for them to watch me? I mean, Jesus Christ says it's up to them. It's up to them if they want to watch you or not. Honestly, it's totally up to them, no. I have to understand show I'm doing nice and beautifully. I'm doing a nice and beautiful life, so I'm doing a nice and beautiful life, so just I love my life. So I take I love my life, so anyway. I love my life, so I'm learning that nice and beautiful way, so it's more how I need to love my life differently, so as I grow myself, I'm looking for different areas of life, so no matter what, this is nice and beautiful, so I'll keep going. I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling of life. I'm learning that feeling of life where I'm enjoying myself in a different way. I'm learning that nice and beautiful feeling. I have to see, so a little bit that way. I have a nice and beautiful way of life over here. I'm learning how to just go and grow myself, yeah. I'm learning how romantic people make drugs and alcohol, and they make darkness romantic around drugs and alcohol. And they make it romantic to go down the path of Ten Commandments of God. See, my specialty is life coaching. I'm a life coach at first. And now music production is something I pick up on early in my career. I've my day is yet to come with music production. I don't know. I'm trying to build melodies. I'm trying to make long music now, especially. Over the next 30 years, I have some more money to put into my music production. I have some nice and beautiful way of, let's say, EQing some aspects of life, and I have nice and beautiful plugins already. Make my sound work right now. Now I'm learning very quickly that no matter what, that it's more how I feel, that I have new synths and stuff like that. But now's the time to make music, and I have a nice and beautiful feeling, but it's much more how I have to go alone with the music. But I uploaded all my music tracks into YouTube, and because I upload it into YouTube, I let it be that way. I let it be that way, I move on. I learned how to grow myself anyway. So what I do is I'm learning how to grow myself differently, yeah? I learn how people can go to festivals and stuff like that. So now festivals, I'm still somebody who wants to go to festivals. I still want to go to festivals. And do I want to be in the crowd? Personally, guess what? Personally, no. I personally don't want to be in the crowd. I want to be at festivals as a DJ. I see, so as festivals pass by, I say no. I say no. I feel that I'm learning very quickly about life over here. I'm learning how to grow myself, yeah? I'm learning to help myself to grow, and as I grow myself, I'm looking at different success. I'm looking at different successful points, but I learn how to understand that people have to find me curious. I have to find my nice and beautiful life in a way, nice and beautifully, and I need to grow myself differently. So, let's see, it's much more analysis on my life. I feel I have to grow myself differently. But what's the difference? Apparently, the difference is it's all different. So I'm learning how to love myself. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that I'm learning how to have a nice beautiful festival with myself. And I remember when I was at the White Sensation Festival over there, and how I need to speak much more honesty into nice and beautiful words of life, but I need to keep speaking more words. I have to be around myself speaking much more words, but if you're never speaking more words, if you're just hanging around with the word I, then that's what you get. I'm pretty sure you get is the word I. But you're always falling into a plan, for sure. For your life, you'll fall into your own plan of words that you spoke. And your words that you spoke in this lifetime is your life, and that's it. So no matter what, I realize 30 years of words, I understand straight away I have a lifestyle. I have everything I need, I promise you. Because I have 30 years of words. I have to understand straight away that I'm learning very quickly. Especially now, I'm moving forward. I'm learning that little parts way of music is the way forward. I'm learning that people are going to be listening to everything on my YouTube channel because that's the show. I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm learning how to understand straight away how to grow myself, but it's much more how I feel. I feel that I'm never jealous. I'm learning how to help myself to grow myself, and it works out for me. See, it works out for me to grow, and that's how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I feel it's much more how I'm learning very quickly how to just enjoy myself in the best kind of manner forward. And I'm learning very quickly how to do that nice beautiful track. I'm learning that different aspect of life. And I'm learning how people have different success. And I have different success also in life coaching. And life coaching is something I'm good at, and I'm a vegan too, so I'll create my success too in some aspects of life. I'm Serbian, I have Balkan language, I have veganism, I have life coaching, I have music. And I'm successful in other areas of life than other people. And I'm Australian, I'm 29 years of age, I'm much more fluent in my English than other people. And everybody shows some type of success, I promise you. Everybody's successful at something more than other people. I'm the most successful in Danny Milivojevic life story, and that's it. I promise you, it's more how I feel. Everything is equal. And you have to understand straight away how you have to go and grow yourself. I'm learning very quickly about life, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning the nice and beautiful feeling. I'm doing great. I have to talk much more words because I feel that no matter what, that the more words I speak, the more I create my life, and I'm understanding that now. I'm understanding that no matter what, that my life is growing, and I'm having to plan my life 24/7. And regardless, I have to speak it out much more. And I'm planning my life much quicker than other people, so I say anyway, I'm learning. I'm learning much more quicker. I'm learning how to actually love my life. I'm learning how people are never on my side in the word I. And I feel that's the case. I feel they're unaware of it. I feel they're unaware that they're against my word I. And that means they're jealous of I. They're jealous of the word I. I understand? I understand that. So I'm successful in the word I. Hello. I'm a word I. That's my success in life. I'm a word I can come back to the word I. That's my only success. That's the biggest success of all. I know my word I. I know my word I can come back to the word I. That is my success. In a sense, I understand straight away how, no worries. That's how it is. And I feel that I'm learning very quickly about understanding how to do everything much better and much better and better. I'm learning how to feel my way through life. And understand straight away that if you have your word I, come back to the word I. And my life coaching is coming back to the word I. I'm not saying that, so I'm actually making better habits along the way. I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm not saying straight away that no matter what I do, now once I go to Germany, apparently there's no coming back unless my biological dad is very sick. Apparently now why is that? Apparently it's more how it is. I have to understand that no matter what, I have to make papers for Europe, and that's why. I have to make papers for Europe and I have to be in Europe for everything. And no matter what, I understand straight away how I have to agree with other people. And the best way to agree with other people is to stay silent with them. Honestly, the best way to be in agreement with the world is to stay more silent. And that's it, honestly. The best way to speak to other people is to be silent with them. And if you never reply to somebody with anything, the best reply is silence. Because that's how you actually get them to motivate themselves. I'm learning very quickly about life. So I'm learning how to help myself. See, it's raining outside. See, it's not sure how I feel. So I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning different. I'm learning how to understand something. There's a storm outside. There's always a storm outside. You have to understand that. You have to understand there's always a storm outside. I'm learning a nice and beautiful feeling. Some of this music brings drugs back to my mindset. I feel that. I learned that nice and beautiful fading of attempt. So I understand that no matter what, I need more music in my life always. I learned that nice and beautiful feeling. I say, move a little closer. I see it's much more how I feel that no matter what, that I have Jesus Christ in my life, and I'm looking back. I'll come back to the word I, and I'm looking to always make an attempt to help myself to succeed differently. I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life, and I'm understanding something that no matter what I do, that I'm learning very quickly about how to write into an audio program. I understand Jim Rohn can understand me now. I asked Jim Rohn to see me. I understand with the way I'm speaking in terms of audio programs these days, there's no time to even write into a physical format with writing format when there is time only to do an audio and video now. I promise you, although, guess what, I promise you, there is time to do writing materials when with other people only. So when I'm with other people, I have to be silent with them. I have to be more silent. I mean, why is that? I promise you, it's because you're making noise around them. I mean, never make noise around other people. I mean, never make noise around other people, regardless. And then that way you're actually more respectful and people get less angry at you. So no matter what, it's all how it is. So I mean, if you understand anything about life, then you're learning much more quicker about life. And you have to understand straight away how to love your life, yeah? I just do I only. I said I only. I say it's much more how I feel. So no matter what, it's much more how I feel that no matter what I'm doing is, I'm doing what is, I'm doing how I need to grow and grow myself. But I feel every single day I'm learning how people make nightclubbing romantic. I see it. I see they make nightclubbing and alcohol and drugs some romantic. But there's nothing romantic about drugs and alcohol. I mean, understand? I see pink colors. I see it's much more how it's more the woman over there with the drugs and alcohol over there. I see it's more blackish pink. I see alcohol and drugs is a black color. I mean, you understand? I mean, you must understand. I mean, every single day, I understand straight away how you need to grow yourself, yeah? And you have to grow yourself in different ways. So what I want to do is I want to let myself do much greater. So I have to speak all day long like this, and I have to walk and I have to do greater for myself. So no matter what I'm doing is I'm looking at my life over here and I'm enjoying myself. I see anyway. I see it's much more how I feel. I'm learning how to pack videos into my YouTube channel around my music, and now I'll never be that way. And I'm learning how to put the time in. I'm putting time into my music and stuff like that. And I'm learning how to do courses, and now I've done the courses over here. I'm learning how to understand straight away. I'm saving money and time, and there's a time. Actually, it's time for me to go around the world. But the thing is that my big dream is to go around the world with my own money. And money that I've earned in terms of assets, that money is coming in somehow through my events and my business around other people. That I made myself, that's never the government's money. Well, that's my big dream. But there is some possibility for me to do that. So what I need to do is I need to speak more words. I need to do greater. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm looking at that nice I'm looking at a nice and beautiful voice of hers. Actually, this is, what's that name? See, there's a woman over here that has a beautiful voice. I see it's Carla G. I see Carol G. See, don't be shy about Tiesto. I see Tiesto. Don't be shy with Carol G. I mean, check it out. I mean, she has a beautiful voice. I see, anyway, so now I need to go and grow myself, so now I'm learning how everything in terms of what's going on in terms of Sydney, Australia is now that I feel how they're trying to impact festivals and they're trying to make less festivals and less nightclubs happen. And that's excellent because what happens is with the festivals is going to keep going, but they're changing the rules. And now the rules are changing around Australia where festivals and nightclubs are going to keep going, but there's going to be more lockout restrictions on the nightclubs' alcohol and drug intake. And they're limiting people doing drugs these days, and that's excellent. And they're also bringing in pill supplements, where they're going to do pill doping, where people come in and do pill and ecstasy tablets, where they're giving people ecstasy. So the government's giving people ecstasy tablets to go to festivals, so there's no deaths, which is excellent. And also they're using a schedule which is from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. that nobody must be on the street somewhere without a valid reason, and only for people who are actually going to work somewhere are the people that are actually going around at 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So it keeps young people at bay, in terms of keeps young people at bay to stay within measurements, to make sure that they are self-isolating to do greater for everybody. So I'm agreeing with the laws and conditions of what's going on. It's for the best, and I'm understanding that. So I'm learning very quickly about life. So let's have a look over here to see what's going on. So I'm understanding straight away that I need to help myself to get a new photograph. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So that's how I feel. And no matter what, I'm feeling my nice and beautiful way of life is going through a greater dimension. I'm looking for new ways to improve. I'm coming back to the word I daily. I'm understanding I have no friends. I understand that no matter what, I'm learning that I have myself as a friend only. I have my dad as a friend. I have my mum and family as a friend. A little bit that way, but I'm alone in life. And regardless of how many friends I have, I'm still alone. And a little bit that way. I have to go a different way, and I have to go a different path to other people. So it's much more how I feel. It's much more how I need to go and grow myself. And now I feel that it's much more how I'm doing a great job for myself. So what I do is I go over here to my nice and beautiful music track to put it into fruition, to put it inside of my music tracks album, 2020 album, and a little bit that way. So what I want to do is, Tiesto gave me a nice and beautiful feedback over here about his radio show Club Life. So Club Life, Tiesto, I want to listen to his other show that he did last week, and a little bit that way. And I'm learning how to do a greater way of life, so let's have a look. Let's see, straight away. I'm learning very quickly about life, so no matter what, I'm doing greater. I'm learning how to help myself do a much greater way of life over here. I'm learning how to see that nice and beautiful way of life. I'm helping myself, so I see anyway, so a little bit that way. I need to go and grow myself, so what I need to do is I need to go and see straight away now. I'm learning very quickly about life over here. I see 199. I still have to go to Canva. I have to go to Canva. I have to put in some new designs over here. So I get the money for it. I see it's all going one time into YouTube. So I'm learning how. I'm learning to do go live. So I am a win eye. So that's something I can teach people in terms of my win eye. I'm teaching people now already now. I'm learning how to grow myself, so I'm learning. I bless myself. So anyway, I'm learning how to do my life. I'm helping myself to grow. I now need to go. I'm learning myself. So serving Christ. So I'm loving my life, so I'll just say Serbian next. I'm loving life. I'm loving life, so that'll be that way. I'm learning how to enjoy my life, so no matter what, I'm still alone. I see it's much more how I have to produce content, so as I produce content, I'm looking for better ways to deal with my life. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm learning how to enjoy myself, yeah? I'm learning how to enjoy myself, so no matter what, I'm learning how people's negative language happens, but it's never negative language. Actually, they're just negative on me. Actually, it's much more how I feel that no matter what, it's much more how people get negative about me. And never that way. I'm never negative. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. I feel that they feel that I'm looking to be a star. And I hate that. Much I hate the star. I learn how to grow myself. And people turn on you really quickly, guys. I learn how people, in terms of life and how much different music there is, that you have to understand how it feels to make music. So, I mean, it's more how when you have vocals and when you're listening to vocals, yes, it's so beautiful to listen and stuff like that. But the thing that happens is you have to be the producer of that content to really understand what goes behind music production in terms of the vocals especially, because people give money for that and people throw in money to get popular through music and through content. And I'm understanding straight away that with life coaching I'm successful. And what can I do around life coaching? I realize life coaching now especially, I make events around town and I pour money into it and I do it for free. And I have a nice beautiful reputation for myself. And I realized that's something I do for free. I'm doing it for free now. And do I have to make these live events around town to do this? Actually, no. I have everything on YouTube ready to do it. So no matter what, as long as my content's going around, I'm looking for a better way of doing my word I factor. And that's it. But you must understand that it's all working out for me. But I have to learn how to appreciate myself to upload all this content online, because there's so much content to upload online that the only way I can do it is via audiobooks. So somehow I have to connect my language. I have to connect all this together into one segment so I can do better. So let's have a look over here. I'm not saying that, so I learn very quickly about life. I learn very quickly about life over here. I'm learning how to show people my content. I have a business. My business is different, and I'm doing something to improve my life. So I feel that no matter what, I'm looking to improve myself. They're going to 9 to 5 jobs while I'm have my job already, and I'm looking to improve my life. So no matter what, I'm looking to just help myself to upload my 2020 album today and learn it that way. And people can then learn how I'm learning very quickly that I'm learning how to just grow myself, yeah. I make sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success over here. I have more than enough success, but every single day my success is new, and my success happens to the best of people. And it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I'm listening to my life. And what I do in my 2021 album is I put 9-minute mixes only in my 2020 album. I love it that way. I make sure I'm moving forward. But it's more how money is now dominating my life in a way of life where I go work, I get the money, and guess what I do? I go to nightclubs right away. And I do it for free. And I can book these nightclubs as much as I want. And I can book them as much as I want, yeah. And people always love me because it's for free and it's a free night, yeah. And then if you do it more enough for free, if you go around town for free more enough, once you become popular. Once that's how you understand straight away how to do it with life coaching and music production. It's just that way. Is go work, get the money, and then make an event around town for free, and give out business cards for free everywhere, and pour money into business for free, and then eventually you're traveling the world for free. And somehow, somewhere, it's going to happen, and it's going to work out for you, because people want you to teach them business skills. Fortunately, it's the best way forward, and I understand that's the only way it works. And it's the only way it works. So I realize, although you have to boost up your knowledge, of course, around life coaching and music, and you have to keep developing yourself, of course. But then, if you want a family on the side, which that's different. Once you go and get yourself a family too, and have excess money, and the excess money goes into what? Once your excess money goes into your family and into your events around town for free. And now, guess what? Actually, when a family comes along, actually, it's more about how family is more important at this stage. Actually, family is more important, but still continue to do free events. And you have to understand, now I'm learning very quickly how I'd rather have a family of my own than go traveling the world for free. I promise you. And that means more to me, I promise you. So what do you do now? Actually, at this point where in the next 10 years, I can understand straight away. Now I can go around having all the time of my life over here. And I can have all the time of my life doing these events around the world. But there's only so much that I can go before having a family. I see now, guess what? I see so much more how the next, let's say, 10 years is a stepping stone. I see a stepping stone to be able to go around the world. But then a family has to come in at some point. So no matter what, it's much more how I feel. And whatever you want, I'm pretty sure it's much more how, if you have a family earlier, then you have to work on having a family for yourself. And you have to work on the family then. But then guess what, Bronchi, it's no longer about popularity when you have a family of your own. Unless you have popularity already. And now if you have popularity already, like Ramen Brewer does, then that's different. Actually, he has a family and he's popular already. And now he's able to travel the world doing his popularity while having a family. And that's what I want to do as well. I want to do that too. So I have to continue to go that way, yeah? And I have to go and do 3 events around town. I understand straight so I'm not sure how I feel. And I'm learning something. I'm learning that no matter what, that it can be cut short as well. Because that's all done, actually, because that's all going away, yeah? And my family is going to be here for me, with me forever. And I'm not saying that, so no matter what, I make better investments from that point. So no matter what, I'm learning how I'm making music to go to nightclubs eventually, to pump it a few times, to let it be, but it fills up my lifestyle. Actually, it fills up my time. Actually, my music fills in my time. And I move on, yeah? Actually, everybody's different. I feel that no matter what, that yeah, it's about legacy, but I have a legacy already. I already have popularity. Actually, it's already on my YouTube channel, so I see straight away how I'm learning. I'm learning very quickly anyway. So let's have a look at this. See, anyway, so as I grow myself, looking at understanding that I understand how popular I can become, and I'm learning how it's all different. I mean, I'm understanding straight away. I'm learning. So yeah, so you're welcome. Original next. So anyway, so that's how I feel. I'm learning quickly how to run my life. I improve myself, so it's Serbian mix. See Serbian mix. See it's much more how I feel. So I see Tiesto. I'm learning very quickly, so I'm enjoying myself anyway, so I'm learning how to dwell upon my life, so no matter what I do, it's more how I feel. I feel that nice and beautiful attitude, yeah? See, I have a beautiful attitude in my word I, so I'm learning that nice and beautiful way of life, so I'm looking at the nice and beautiful way, so if you understand anything about life, that I'm looking to see exactly how I'm doing life, but how I do life is different. And I'm seeing myself exactly how I can be popular around my life, and I can make events around myself. And I can make events around myself, and then straight away you're popular. I mean, I understand that. But no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about how to have more than enough money for myself. I see legacy goes away, guys. Well, your legacy remains forever, but the thing is, what happens is, eventually you have a family of your own, and you're too busy in terms of being with your family much more. And it's more about, now it's more about family, and it's more about building a legacy with your family, and it's no longer just building legacy on your own. I mean, now it's more family comes first. But guess what? I realize what comes first is family, yeah. And family comes first. Because without your family, how can you live life? I mean, God is your family as well. And put family first, huh? I mean, plan family first. I mean, family first. So family first. And with family, you have health. I mean, in sense, so that's how it is. So learn how to appreciate yourself, yeah? But no matter what, it's all how you have to be ahead of the game. I'm learning how quickly I can be going around town over here, giving my money toward these things and stuff like that. But what I do now, since I'm ahead of the game, I'm learning how quickly I can get ahead of the game really quickly. So what I do is, I'm going to continue my life and business, but I'm winning. I'm winning in my life. I'm winning in my life. I mean, nobody's going to tell me how much of a loser I am. I'm never a loser. I'm learning how to go and grow myself, yeah? I'm learning how to dwell upon life, so I'm learning how different I am. So no matter what, I'm learning how over the next 30 years, I feel how I need to be growing myself, especially. And as I grow myself, I see to help myself to travel the world doing everything for free. And that's it, I promise you, and go the free way as much as possible. I understand that, so no matter what, I realize for me to go to Japan to give $10,000 for somebody to watch me for free, actually that's the way. Actually, it's the best way. Actually, the best way is that people watch you for free. I mean, understand? Because that way you have popularity. But through events, I promise you, through events is less likely for you to make popularity rather than go help yourself to make popularity on TV shows. And if you're on TV shows, I realize in Germany over here, I realize it's much more how I understand how I can make TV shows around Germany over there. But it's much more how I have a TV show already. I have my YouTube channel. So what I do is I just stick to my YouTube channel. I just stick to my YouTube channel and I have that as my TV show. See what's happening? Say hi, Mom. Say hi, Mom. Say hi, Mom. Say hello. Say hi, Mom. Say Mom. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say Mama. See, my mom gave me a call. See, she's awake, so. Anyway. I seen your call. So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning, guys, to help myself to see that with TV shows, I have a TV show already. I have my YouTube channel. And what I want to do is help myself to really quickly understand something. That it's done. I promise you, no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. So what I need to do is help myself to deliver. I need to deliver content. So I'm learning how I'm helping myself to enjoy myself, yeah? So no matter what, I'm looking for better ways of improving. So for myself to do a TV show is gone. I have a TV show and it's my YouTube channel and I keep it that way only. And what else? What else? I promise you It's more how I feel that no matter what, the people are going for short-term fame on TikTok, and not short-term fame. I can see that, and I'll move on from TikTok. I never use TikTok. And what else? I can see why. I can see how TikTok is short-term fame because nobody's going to watch your TikTok channel. I promise you. First, they may like it. First, they may like your TikTok channel here and there in the short term only. And how about Instagram? I see Instagram is more likely that I just keep going with Instagram and have a persona on Instagram. And iPodium, actually, iPodium is something I want to achieve. I have a beautiful mind map over here that somehow I can achieve iPodium. And I can do a massive festival just around me, Sydney, Australia, in terms of Sydney, Australia. And I go around the world making festivals around myself. And big festivals of 50,000 people. And now that's something I want to do. I'm keen about that. But how do I do that? I'm saying now I have to hit the nightclubs. About that one. And I have to keep it going. I have to keep the dream alive over here. And then eventually I have to start charging people at my nice and beautiful events. I have to start charging people to see me. So no matter what, I have to go and do that for myself. And a little bit that way. And I move up. And I have to get good at music. And I have my music channel already. I have the gateway ready to get there. So no matter what, I'll go and make myself pretty popular. And now I'm understanding straight away. I'm learning very quickly. Now people on my Instagram, I mean, all they get is that. How do I feel about looking at somebody just doing that? To me, they look boring. And why is that? If I went on your Instagram and all you're showing me is your modeling photos, it's boring to me. It's boring to me, I promise you. I mean, why is it boring? Because you're never interacting with me. But guess what? I promise you, first of all, it's just you. And it's plain old you. And it's not plain old you, but I mean, you have to show me something of love and interest that I can grab upon. And now, when I see your Instagram, and you have that as your Instagram, I promise you I'll say, wow, at first. But then if you're just showing me your photos all the time, I promise you look boring to me. So how do I actually make myself appear to never look boring? I mean, guess what? I mean, do some videos. And now if I see you doing videos and writing materials and photos of yourself as well throughout your daytime, now you appear to me much greater. And you're showing me your life. I mean, you're showing me your life. So show me your life today and how your life is today. And that's much more interesting. So when I look at Will Sparks, let's say Instagram, I see his Instagram, I see he's doing something, yeah? And does it look boring? Actually, no. I mean, what looks amazing when he's doing his Instagram stories? Actually, when he's going festivals around crowds, it looks amazing. Actually, everything else, actually, it's plain old simple. Actually, that's it. I mean, you understand? And guess what? Actually, with myself at least, I'm understanding something now. Actually, now, if you show me your Instagram really, that you're doing like as I am, actually, then it looks boring. Actually, it looks so boring. But it keeps a high profile, doesn't it? Actually, does my profile become high? I promise you now, I need to create more interest around my Instagram. And what can I do to create more interest around my Instagram? I need to be doing some videos on myself on Instagram. I need to do Instagram videos of myself life coaching people. I see now I see now, if you're showing me your modeling photos of you only, it looks honestly that you're a model. And that's what you're promoting on your modeling show, yeah? And that's what you're promoting. But you are never even acting, never even, you have to understand that you have to interact with people. So how can I interact with people online? I either have to message them, I either have to do a video with them, I have to sign up to see exactly what they need. But no matter what, guess what? It's much more how it is. And I have to well. So if you show me that you are interacting with me in a way that you're asking me questions and you're doing videos to help me and you're showing me photos of you as well, and you're give me variety. Give me some variety about you every single day. Never just show me your photos of yourself. Show me videos of yourself. Show me some writing. Show me everything in terms of variety. Create some interest. And now there's too much to watch about you every single day. And now there's too much interest in you. And now people want to actually watch you because you're creating too much variety about you. So that's how you understand straight away how to actually do greater. So create some more variety. But if you just show me modeling photos of you, that's all. That's all I see. Boring. That's boring to me. To just see photos of you. Who wants to see photos of you? Just you. You're the only one who wants to see photos of you. But interact with people now. Show people more variety on Instagram. And now, how about YouTube channel? Now, if you keep going the way you're doing on your YouTube channel, and you do your YouTube channel like I do it, you're showing me that you're consistent, and you're showing me interest. You're showing me real interest because you're posting every single day 1 hour. And you're showing me interest, at least. And your thumbnails, to me, are actually excellent because you're showing me that it's the way for you. And YouTube channel is excellent, but why is YouTube the way it is for me? If you show me that you have a low popularity, then it shows me something about you, that you are yet to become a star. So that's all it means. But you have to keep it up on YouTube. I'm doing YouTube excellently. So all I have to do is do more variety. And that's it. Now, what else can I do to increase my views and Instagram leads and all this? Now, I have to pour money into the business. I have to pour money into advertising myself and my YouTube channel to get what they have. You have to do Instagram ads. You have to do Instagram and paid advertisements of yourself, yeah? That's what you have to do. So no matter what, that's what it is. So be careful and go the freeway now. And just enjoy yourself. And that's it. That's how you actually grow yourself. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about my life, yeah? So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning quickly about my life. I'm learning to help myself to deliver information, so no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about my life, so it's much more how I feel. It's much more how I feel. That if you are grooving in the moment, how much do you want to be dancing all night long, yeah? People who go to nightclubs dance all day long and dance all night long looking for a one night stand. Understand? You have to wake up to yourself, yeah? And that's it. I see anyway. For myself at least, I'm doing a better job. I'm looking to help myself to explore much more. I'm helping myself to deliver content. So no matter what, I'm looking for a better way and a better deal for my life at least. So my life is different and I'm learning to plan my life So it's actually working out for me anyway. And how is it working out for me? Because I'm listening to music while talking to you, and I understand Jester is giving a service of music content. So he actually puts money into it, and he makes a radio show for you. I mean, he gets all the music from Beatport, and actually buys the music, and he invests in the music to give you a radio show. You understand? I mean, there's money that goes into it, that goes for free for you to listen to it for free. And you have to understand straight away. That's more how it is. So, people who never watch my YouTube channel are going to screw themselves, because my YouTube channel shows you exactly what you need to do to succeed differently.